Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. So today is my May favorites. I am sorry it's a little bit late, but I've been very busy. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Fuji Green Tea Body Sorbet from The Body Shop. I don't know if the camera will allow, but I'm pretty much up to here. I have loved this. Initially when I smelt it, I was kind of put off because it was a little bit peppery and I didn't think I would like to put that all over my body. But the green tea-ness comes out and it's such a cool product. It's like a gel that breaks into pieces. So when you put it on, you'll rub it like onto your arm and then you'll feel it kind of like break up and you would think it's like, you know, kind of like when your skin kind of like is too much and they kind of roll and come off. It kind of looks like that, but then it just merges into your skin and just goes. And I just love the way that it was really soft, but like had a good fragrance to it. Really nice and light, definitely not greasy, and kind of cooling. And I just have enjoyed it here in Miami. It's just been kind of like a treat, especially being in the sun and everything. I just feel like this has hydrated my body really well, and I love the smell now. So if you are kind of like me, where you were like, you smelt it and you were like, oh, I love that green tea, but there's like a little bit of pepper in there, you will get used to it, and it's really nice. And I just love the consistency of this sort of body lotion. It is really cool. So I highly recommend you get this weekend. Then another kind of body thing is the Victoria's Secret Fearless Fragrance Mist. I really like this one. Out of all the packaging, I like this the best, just because it's a little bit more sleeker and it's got like a cute round thing. It looks nicer to me than the other ones. This fragrance is, as Victoria's Secret fragrances go, is very sexy, but it's light. It's got a good floralness to it, but it's got like a deeper scent to it. I've just been using this kind of like as a body spray, as a perfume, just kind of to freshen up. I definitely feel like throughout the day, if I kind of spray this like underneath my arms and stuff, I just feel a lot more fresh, and it gives that feeling. So yeah, I really like this scent. If you haven't smelt it, definitely smell it. Look at my hair. Sorry, I just don't know how to figure out my hair. It looks fine now, and I'm sure you guys will be like, oh, it looks really good, blah blah. It's a nightmare. I don't know, it looks better on camera, but also the humidity is just, this is not what it's going to look like when I go out tonight. It doesn't look good. Sorry, I've been looking at me, but not really me at the screen, rather than into the thing. I've got to get used to it now that I don't have my actual camera with me. Okay, so then, ramble enough. The other favorites that I really like is this foundation. It is the Perfection Lumiere Velvet by Chanel, and I'm the color 30 Beige. I've got it on right now. It's really beautiful. I know the lighting is kind of washing me out because I am a lot darker than this, but it's just, I didn't like this when I was at home. I don't know whether it was the coloring that was just not right or the consistency, but my skin has gotten to a point where it takes this really nicely, and so it just gives that really smooth coverage. I mean, it's incredibly light. I don't feel anything, but just the way that it smooths everything out, the way that it conceals and like kind of brings all my tones together. Like I have like, you know, dark circles, I have like a little bit of redness, a little bit of yellowness. It just evens that all out, and looks very lightweight. It stays nicely on in the like humidity, and you know, I would say it roughly lasts me about 10 hours, so that's pretty good. And it probably would have lasted longer if I didn't go out in between and get like melted off. Okay, so the next thing that I have to talk about is the Rapid Shield. This is the Eyelash Daily Conditioner. Now, I picked this up by mistake. I was supposed to get Rapid Lash, which I had used many years ago, and it did wonders for my eyelashes. I picked this up and thought, oh wow, Rapid Lash has gone down from £40 to £20. That's awesome, I'll pick it up. This is called Rapid Shield, and it's just an eyelash conditioner, but it has given me the same effect as Rapid Lash, which is £44 or something like that, Boots. So I love it, and I don't know how much you're going to be able to tell about my eyelashes, because I don't think I ever show you my eyelashes like up close on camera, but I notice a difference. So much so that when I put my mascara on, there's these just like extra kind of like thinner pieces at the tips, which obviously is growing out. So, and I've got like stronger lashes coming through, but just having that like wispiness at the tips I like. And I definitely have noticed that my lashes, and just the way when I put mascara on, I just have to, I go that like extra like millimeter up, and so it's fantastic. I've been using this every night. You can use it twice a day. I just use it at night time. You can do it underneath your mascara and over, I think. But to me, I think it dries them out a bit too much. So if you were to kind of reapply mascara on there, I don't think you would get like a softer, like more fanned out effect, if you get me. So yeah, £20, definitely worth it. Definitely. Like, don't hesitate. Like, if you're like me, I kind of like, as I'm watching YouTube, I'll write lists and then I'll be like, yeah, I will definitely get that. And then when I go to Boots or Superdrug or something, it will come to the punch, and then I'll just be like, oh no, £20, it's too much. And then I'll regret it, because yeah, if you want full, nice long lashes, definitely use that. Okay, another favorite has been the Maybelline Anti-Age Rewind. I think it's the Eraser Eye. This is in the shade Nude, which is like kind of like my skin color at the moment, but a tad bit lighter, and it's great. I mean, the only problem is like the cap gets really dirty, but I think that was due to the plane. It's a sponge tip applicator. It's very light. It gives good coverage. You know, it hides my dark circles to an extent, and I just think it looks the most natural. It's the best one I've found. What else? I've got my makeup bag here. It's like jam-packed of all the stuff that I brought with me. So I'm just picking out here because clearly I'm enjoying the stuff that I brought with me the most. And obviously you kind of pack your favorites first, don't you? What else? Oh my goodness, yeah, I have to talk about this. This Sigma Small Tapered Blending Brush E45 is the best brush I've ever had in my entire life. And it's not only because it's tipped, but this blends out everything perfectly. Like, I've done like a kind of like an inverse smoky, so normally you do like a dark smoky eye at like the top of your eyelid, and then, you know, you could do dark underneath. Or I've done light on my eyelid and then really dark underneath. I just think it gives like a different effect. I think it looks better in real life. You probably don't like it as much on camera, but it looks really cool. And this, I first thought that maybe it's the eyeshadows that I'm using from Too Faced that are just very easily blendable and just like any brush will work. And that is true, but I'm using this palette, the Stila palette, in the light eyeshadow palette. Oh, it's called In the Light. I'm so rubbish. Stila In the Light. And these are really amazing shades. And they're easily blendable, but when I use this, some magic happens, and it just gives me that perfect blurred effect, and I love this brush. So this brush is the key. So it doesn't matter what eyeshadow palette you're using, it's this brush. I don't know, the tip just makes it more precise, but the way it just blends things out is fantastic. So much so that I will totally buy another one. And I have never done that. The only thing that I've ever bought like a duplicate of is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. This I will never live without, and I'll get a double of these. So these two are like my absolute holy grail makeup brush items. And that is it. So I really hope you enjoyed my favorites. Comment down below and let me know what favorites you have enjoyed this past May, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.